Hi, I'm Mike. I'm the lead developer of Redwood, a framework built on top of Unreal Engine 5 that allows studios of any size to build scalable multiplayer experiences. Whether that's an MMORPG or a competitive shooter with dedicated servers, Redwood is flexible enough for your specific game. In this specific video, we'll be covering a brief demo of showing how Redwood integrated into the Lyra project. If you're not familiar of the Lyra starter game from Epic Games, you should go check it out. It's free from the Unreal Marketplace. It's a great example showing you an entire game built with a lot of the cool UE5 technology that's come out. It comes with a tutorial from Epic about how to integrate it with Epic Online Services, which is great for listen servers where you're doing peer-to-peer stuff. But if you wanted to have dedicated servers where it's like competitive and you need to make sure that players aren't cheating and they are all running on the same hardware for the server, then Redwood really helps shine in this case because it lets you have all of that hosting needs, the scalability on the infrastructure cloud. How do you bring up a new server when it's requested and then join people in a session and things like that. So for this, I have packaged the Lyra game with the Redwood integration already in place. Right now, I'm showing it as a development environment. Redwood lets you develop as if you were on the cloud, so you don't have to spin up cloud resources as you're testing things out from an infrastructure perspective. And I have that just running in the background of having the Redwood director that the game will connect to, start the server, and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and start 2 clients of Lyra here. Okay, great. So we've got 2 different clients of the Lyra game started here. And if we go ahead and we take a look at browse here, you'll see that there are no sessions currently available. And that's because there's no servers running. We have the Redwood director running, and if you want more details of what the Redwood director is and the realms and things like that, we'll be covering that in another video where we talk about the infrastructure of Redwood and how games integrate with that. So we want to start a game to have these 2 clients run. So all we have to do is click start a game. I'm going to turn off bots here, and you can pick any of these different modes. We'll click control here. And this is a dedicated server that just got brought up. The client asked the director to launch a new realm, which is basically just in this specific case, a dedicated server that has a database associated with that and all of these other things that are integrated with Redwood. And here you can see that we've connected to that server, and we're good to go. So on this other client, we're going to go ahead and go to browse, and we can see this server. It's got a player in there. We don't have any ping because we're pinging ourselves, so 0 milliseconds here. But we can go ahead and join this server here. You can see that the session kind of reset because we've now have 2 players joining the game. And if we go ahead and try to find this other player... Oh, that's right. This doesn't tick when they're out of there. And so you can see that we're synced here. So that's really all it is. Redwood manages the request for users to start a session. It will start a server if necessary, depending on your specific requirements. Perhaps you don't want users to start up a server, but you would prefer for users to only be allocated to a maximum number of servers that you have defined. But you can shut down servers if there's not enough players to reduce your cloud costs, for example. So that's all we've got for this one. If you're interested in learning more about Redwood, head over to redwood.encanta.games or encantagames.games and it will redirect you. You can go ahead and sign up for early access. We're still in development, but if you're interested in getting started as soon as possible, I highly recommend you sign up here and you'll get updates as development ensues. And then depending on your project requirements, we'll work with you to get you access as soon as possible. Stay tuned for upcoming videos describing more about Redwood, the different features, and things like that. Until next time.